The crown jewels of various monarchies around the world are not just symbols of power and wealth, they are historical artifacts that tell stories of conquest, royalty, and cultural heritage. However, over the centuries, many of these priceless treasures have been stolen, lost, or destroyed. This narrative delves into the fascinating world of royal thefts, exploring the most famous heists, the motivations behind them, and the enduring mysteries surrounding these missing jewels. This story will take you on a journey through time, from medieval Europe to modern-day thefts, unraveling the enigmas of some of the most significant crown jewel heists in history. Along the way, we'll explore the political, social, and economic factors that contributed to these crimes, as well as the impact they had on the nations involved. Crown jewels are collections of ceremonial objects, including crowns, scepters, orbs, swords, and other regalia, often adorned with precious gemstones like diamonds, rubies, emeralds, and sapphires. These items are used during coronations, state ceremonies, and other royal events. They symbolize the divine right of kings, the unity of a nation, and the continuity of a monarchy. In this part of the story, we introduce the concept of crown jewels and their importance in different cultures. We highlight famous examples such as the British crown jewels, the French crown jewels, and the Russian imperial crown jewels. Each set has its own unique history, design, and significance. We trace the origins of crown jewels back to ancient civilizations, where rulers wore elaborate jewelry to signify their status and divine connection. From the pharaohs of Egypt to the emperors of Rome, the tradition of using precious metals and gemstones to denote power has been a constant throughout history. This section also explores how crown jewels evolved over time, becoming more elaborate and symbolic as monarchies grew in complexity. By the Middle Ages, crown jewels were central to royal ceremonies, and their theft was considered an act of treason. Here, we provide an overview of some of the most famous crown jewels in history. Housed in the Tower of London, the British crown jewels include the Imperial State Crown, the Sovereign's Scepter with Cross, and the Koh-i-Noor Diamond. Once displayed at the Louvre, the French crown jewels were dispersed after the French Revolution. Known for their opulence, the Russian imperial crown jewels were seized during the Bolshevik Revolution. Each set of jewels is introduced with stunning visuals and historical context, setting the stage for the dramatic heists that follow. One of the most infamous crown jewel thefts occurred in Ireland in 1907. The Irish crown jewels, which included the Grand Master's insignia of the Order of Steady Patrick, were stolen from Dublin Castle. Despite extensive investigations, the culprits were never caught, and the jewels remain missing to this day. This section explores the circumstances surrounding the theft, including the lax security measures at Dublin Castle and the involvement of high-ranking officials. We also discuss the theories about who might have been responsible, ranging from disgruntled employees to members of the aristocracy. In 1887, the French government decided to auction off the remaining French crown jewels to raise funds for the state. While not technically a theft, the sale caused outrage among the French public who viewed the jewels as national treasures. Some pieces were purchased by private collectors, while others disappeared into obscurity. This segment examines the controversy surrounding the sale, highlighting the tension between preserving cultural heritage and addressing financial needs. We also speculate about the fate of the jewels that were sold, many of which have never been seen again. In a brazen daylight robbery, thieves stole two 17th-century crowns and a royal orb from Strind's Cathedral in Sweden. The heist shocked the nation, as the stolen items were part of the funeral regalia of King Charles IX and Queen Christina. This portion details the audacious nature of the crime, including how the thieves escaped by speedboat across Lake Mälaren. We also cover the subsequent investigation and eventual recovery of the jewels, which were found buried in a garbage bag near Stockholm. Many crown jewel heists were motivated by greed, with thieves hoping to sell the stolen items on the black market. However, due to their fame and distinctive designs, selling crown jewels is incredibly difficult. This section explores the challenges faced by criminals attempting to profit from their ill-gotten gains, including the risk of arrest and the difficulty of finding buyers. Some crown jewel thefts were politically motivated, serving as acts of rebellion against oppressive regimes or symbols of resistance. For example, during the French Revolution, revolutionaries looted the royal treasury as a statement against the monarchy. This part discusses the role of crown jewels in political movements and revolutions. Not all crown jewel thefts were driven by financial gain or political ideology. Some were motivated by personal vendettas or grudges against the monarchy. This segment highlights cases where individuals sought revenge or recognition through their crimes. The Koh-i-Noor diamond, one of the largest cut diamonds in the world, has a controversial history marked by conquest and conflict. Currently part of the British Crown Jewels, it was originally mined in India and passed through several hands before being acquired by the British East India Company. Many believe the diamond is cursed, bringing misfortune to its owners. This section explores the ongoing debate over the ownership of the Koh-i-Noor, with India, Pakistan, Iran, and Afghanistan all claiming rightful ownership. We also discuss the ethical implications of retaining colonial-era artifacts in foreign museums. Modern crown jewels are protected by state-of-the-art security systems, making theft nearly impossible. This segment showcases the cutting-edge technology used to safeguard these treasures, including biometric scanners, motion detectors, and 24/7 surveillance. Despite advances in security, the allure of crown jewels continues to captivate people around the world. Whether admired for their beauty, historical significance, or monetary value, these treasures hold a special place in our collective imagination. This final part reflects on the timeless fascination with crown jewels and their role in shaping our understanding of history and culture. This narrative concludes with a reflection on the lessons learned from these historic heists. While some jewels have been recovered, others remain lost, their whereabouts shrouded in mystery. As long as there are treasures to covet, there will be those willing to risk everything to claim them. Yet, beyond the drama of theft lies a deeper story, one of human ambition, resilience, and the enduring legacy of royalty.